Oh, and I forgot in Streamlabs it gives you the chat, so that's nice. Welcome everybody to Here Be Shenanigans. We're here with another little fun time in the Psychonauts universe. So we have been doing some things, piecing together Ford Crowler's mind to try and figure out what's going on around here. So we're in this bowling alley aspect. He's in pieces, but we've been kind of putting those pieces back together. So
and I'm here.
Ethan here, yes. So
I have no idea what's going on currently in the video game. I've never played this. I've been on one, and that was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, that's right.
2 weeks ago. We probably will not, knowing me and Ben, we will not even be talking about the game while it plays. So, yeah. Strap in, folks.
That's usually the way I like to do it. So, real quick, some announcements. Be sure to check out, what is it? Into the Nightmare tomorrow? On Saturday?
No, Saturday is Nightbane.
That's right, Nightbane
at 4.
At 4, and then Tales of Adrea at 3. So be sure to
on Sunday. Yep.
Check that out on Sunday. Yeah.
Thank you.
I think that's.
Yeah, that's it for the week.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, little sneak peek at Tuesday Into the Nightmare. Since you mentioned it, I'm pretty sure we all leveled up, folks. So heck yeah. Come catch some new shit. Anyway.
Up is always, I love that. Going around like that. So, pretty much the shenanigans in this game are a little story driven, but mostly what I like about it is it's really fun to just kind of hop into and just kind of see what's going on. So, what was going on the last time you were in here?
Oof. Oh, it was like super trippy. I remember that. That's all I remember. I'm going to disconnect my phone from the internet because your frame rate speed is a doo-doo from my perspective. Well, clearly you're not a golfer.
I gotta get to that giant Ford head before the city is sanitized.
Oh, was I in the way? Oh, no.
Oh.
On Streamlabs as well. So it's like, I don't know. So I guess this is like where we are, New Jersey.
You have to say that again. You kind of cut out. On my end, I don't think you cut out audio-wise.
Okay, that's good.
On the stream. I think we're good. I think it's just on my end through Discord that you're chopping up.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Sure. Yeah, I can hear you.
Why can I not make this jump?
You can't make this jump or there. Shit.
So talking about untamable obstacles, what's something that's been frustrating?
Hey man, what's the ride?
Oh yeah.
Don't you know the world's ending?
What's been frustrating me? Fucking.
Can you give me a little boost, fella? Huh?
Grinding my gears. I gotta think about that. I've always very much disliked questions like that because throughout my life I can never just like come up with something. Like I have to think about it, or someone has to like say something to me. Oh.
That was close.
Good lord.
Bowling physics.
Oh man, I gotta get this done.
What's been grinding your gears?
I needs to fix that rail crane, and you're gonna help me, okay?
The human body. Why does it have to be so frail? That's what I want to know.
It's true.
I thought we'd have robot.
For those of you,
now.
for those of you who may be watching this now or later, our poor Benjamin here is fully recovering finally from the unmentionable that has been going around.
Inch by inch. Agonizing inch.
Yep.
Dismount.
This sucks.
That ball is too slick to ride now.
While dismounting, right?
Can't ride
After I
that
finish.
ball. Number one. These germs are trying to live. In the bowling world.
You're gonna have to hop on that other bowling ball. To your left.
Oh, yep.
Man, this thing's
Mount.
big.
That's a nice color. Mount the ball. King.
Alright, easy now. Easy now.
Oh. I heard that King.
Easy now, easy now, easy now.
Oh, hey.
In Hawkeye, yeah, Kingpin was. I think they like powered him. See, this is what I'm talking about. We're not even gonna be talking about this game. I think they like powered him up to be slightly more like the comic book character, because he beats the shit out of a few characters. And you know, he's always, even in Daredevil, he was like very powerful, you know, but he was still kind of human, you know, esque. In this, it takes it way more like the actual comic book King, you know, where it's like a little bit. He takes an arrow to the chest and then breaks it off. Like that, I was like, yeah, that's the most Kingpin shit.
I mean, that's like
This character's done.
Like killing a version of Spider-Man. It's kind of a
Exactly.
Kingpin thing to do.
Right. But he is still the same like Kingpin character though, because you know how what's his face? Oh no, I can't remember the name. My brain almost said James Gandolfini, but no, it's not Soprano.
Jeremy Renner.
They're both the Kingpin actor. I can't remember. He's Italian. That's why my brain is stuck on James Gandolfini. James D'Onofrio, right? No, Vincent D'Onofrio. Vincent D'Onofrio, right? Either way.
Sorry.
I guess
Excuse me.
Come with
Hey, I know that guy.
But yeah, he's good. He's like still the same character, Kingpin, you know? Because you know how he played it in Daredevil was like a child stuck in an angry child stuck in a giant man's body, you know? There is still that kind of. Oh, we have a guest. Oh, no, we don't have a guest. Never mind. That was Drow now, folks. He just hopped in and then hopped out. But yeah, I think it was.
She said she can hardly hear me.
You mean when I'm ready to
Can she hear me now? Zelda.
I just ironed these clothes.
Oh. Yeah, turn yourself up if you can.
Maniac.
What about me,
Ooh.
Em?
I could do that.
Balance my audio.
Yeah, put a pause on this, folks. My bad, I wasn't paying attention to the chat there for a second.
Okay, that should be better.
She can hear me great, but you.
How is that now?
Oh. Well, I never.
I love
Well,
how
I
when
never.
you run over them, they just like flop back up.
She said that's a little better.
Alright, let me see if I can just scoot on in.
That's the stuff. Now, let's lay some track. When the world gets destroyed, I want
Anyway,
to
and he like. They gave him like a costume that was directly ripped from the Hawkeye comic and stuff.
Oh,
Ain't
nice.
the Kingpin Express. It's the
Oh, that's very strange. Because I tested the audio when we first got started, and I could hear him.
Thanks.
In fact, I'm
So I
really
didn't want my
loud. I'm, like,
audio
screaming
input
on
to-
the screen.
He's super loud.
Let me edit my shit too.
Alright.
That I'm all like tinny, but I think that's just.
Oh, I have to dismount. That's right. Honestly, I think one of the craziest things I ever did was I tried to balance my audio through a virtual audio cable. Oh, jeez. Oh, nice.
Ooh,
Okay.
this one's pretty.
And there were so many ways to mess that up because there now were virtual inputs,
You first, muscle.
and there could be several virtual inputs, and so it was like, ah.
Oh,
Is
Jeez.
it okay if I watch?
yes, definitely. You can definitely help. You can also have a conversation. If you watched the Hawkeye series on Disney Plus, that's what we were talking about.
Who is our new our new guest?
Oh, this is a drow now.
Hiya, I'm Drow.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome
Hello.
to the Shenanigan ship.
Sorry.
I have no idea what's going on in this video game. Absolutely zero knowledge.
I have been watching some of the other end streams of this game, and I still have no idea what's going on.
Well,
I mean, it's
essentially-
stylistically very interesting.
Oh, okay. We fell sideways, everybody. We fell sideways.
So much happened.
Okay. See, bowling ball physics are very complicated. Oh, hey.
Oh,
Well, there's a lot of weight behind them.
Yeah, you have a lot of weight and momentum in it. I
There
think.
we go.
Hi.
That giant germ is very friendly.
That's the Rona.
See, what's great is this thing was made like before, you know,
Oh,
and now it's just like this relic of a unpopular time,
Aged like milk.
right? Just a sticky little booger man. Alright, I feel like I have been around here.
by the way, Benjamin, it still says we're playing Raft and that it's
Oh,
playing
does
with
it?
Mutts. Yeah, no,
Uh-oh.
no worries. I've done it before, and it's so hard to. Well, sometimes even if you do change it, it'll like switch it back.
Oh, whoa.
Like when you start
whoa.
the stream for some reason, it's like stream mode or something.
I'm always falling. I think I can do it real quick. If I just hit this little edit.
How was your week, Drow?
It went pretty well. How was yours, my friend?
It was a week, that's for sure.
Oh, that good.
Yeah, work just is so inconsistent sometimes, but you know, that's the U.S. Postal Service for you. No consistency.
I feel that. I'm an artist for hire, so I definitely feel that.
That's even worse. Yeah, that's even worse.
Alright, I think that should be updated now.
Yep, you got it.
Nice. We can do some technology things around here. We can do some stuff. Oh no. I am overconfident in my abilities to succeed.
You got this. You got it.
Oh,
You got it.
there we
Yep.
go. Hey, oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
oh, jeez, the physics of this bowling ball. It's like you gotta, because the force that
No,
you
you
throw
gotta like.
against
I
it.
think you got to do something else. Hold on. Take a look around real quick. Yeah, go that way.
Probably. I just
I
feel
don't
like
think you're supposed to. I mean, I think maybe you can. No, maybe yeah.
that
dismount.
makes more sense.
Yeah.
This little tiny bud is much more equipped to bother these germs. Oh.
Gonna make you so sick.
Oh, jeez. This guy's threatening my very well-being. Is
It's
that
gonna
it?
cop a cough open.
I just risked my entire life
Gosh.
with slander. Oh. Let's not throw that off the edge.
You gotta know. Come on.
Oh.
And get it in.
Right.
And
There we go.
yeah.
Oh. There we go. See, I always love a good construction site in a game. It's like the classic place that you can feel okay just throwing a bunch of random stuff around, you know?
Right. It's the opposite of a sewer level.
Oh. Right, because sewers are very tonally. It's like
Well,
construction.
yeah, and like
levels can be
every
so
time
chaotic.
there's like a sewer level in an old school video game, it's usually a harder level or it's more annoying, you know? Or it's
Ooh.
like a maze, you know, the map is set up like shit. Fucking
The stinky
sewer
labyrinth.
levels.
You know, I never would have made that, like, connection, but you're right.
Yeah.
They are at the opposite ends of the spectrum.
Oh, come on, El. We talked about this.
Yeah, and it's like construction site
Elevator.
levels are always fun because there's like specific like things built in, right? To like the layout and like there's interesting things to do, but not in the sewer level. It's just green muck and a maze. That's it.
Going up. Second floor is as far as we can go right now. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So I don't know if you just caught what has
Yeah.
happened.
Yep.
I climbed all the way up here, and then these people were like, "Oh, we got the elevator working," and then it went down, and I was like, "Well, okay, well maybe I can take it to the 3rd floor." And then they're like, "Sorry, we can only take you to the 2nd floor." So I'm just like, "Oh man,
It's probably so
It's-
that you don't have to do everything again,
it's doing
which
this
is
to
so
me."
merciful.
Edge.
I just love the little comedy behind tricking me into
see. Oh.
tricking me into thinking that was gonna be.
Well, you see that like that metal beam, right? That,
Mhm.
like,
Going up. Second floor is as far
That-
as we can go right
it's
now.
like
Sorry.
a specific like in-map built into like the theme of this level. You know what I mean?
Knock it off!
Name one thing a sewer level does. One thing,
Stinky pipes.
Has-
other than throw rats at you, and maybe a really hard boss.
Maybe some
Sometimes
pipes
there's
that
like a
get-
slippery effect.
Yes.
Ah!
Right?
Oh,
You're
ah!
like, oh,
I almost fell off entirely.
I think I hear
You were
someone
falling for like 3 seconds straight. That was incredible.
Just take the lift. Yeah. Just take the lift.
Hold everybody. Going up. Second floor is as far as we can go right now. Sorry.
Do you
No,
like
you're
that,
not.
Murray? If you're listening back later, that I
okay.
called it a lift. You go in way too hot and way too confident
I
with
do.
everything you do.
I
You need
do.
to slow it down by 5 miles an hour, alright? Because we'll never make it through this level, a construction site level. No, you have to be calm and precise.
So you come in
right?
way too hot and overconfident. You fool! I feel like I'm in Whiplash.
Nope, you're not on my time.
sheesh.
Okay, not too far forward. Not too far forward. Take it easy. Take it easy.
So I had to not only deal with the bowling ball, but like that thing moving, I had to like also kind of move with it. Like, geez, Lord, the physics in this game are a little too real, and I don't know if I appreciate that. Oh. As a difficulty level,
What?
I very much do.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nice.
Next time I
Don't
might
take
not
it
be there
down.
for you.
Well, I guess I needed that
Well.
right away.
Beloved elevator that
Yep.
goes all the way to the top. No need to climb up there on your own.
You know,
Sorry,
I
all
just,
is well in the world
I would
again.
be one of those really great
It's ending.
game testers that just finds every nook and cranny, ways you can fail.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's show
game testing
like-
is no fun.
Oh, I bet.
They're like, we've gotten all the big bugs out of the way. Throw Ben on it. See if there's any like, little stuff that's gonna fuck us
It's like,
later.
well, he managed to mess this up, so we need to figure this out.
It's like,
Oh.
I don't know if you guys have ever seen Funhouse on YouTube. Way back in the day,
Oh yeah.
like mid 2000s, one of the players on their channel, Adam, he would break every single game that he played, and he wasn't even trying to. He would somehow.
No!
It's gone!
Oh,
I knew it! I saw it from 10 miles away. I was like, you need to hop on that ball. You need to. That's what I was thinking.
Glad to get this
So that's you, Ben.
happy little brain. I'm who?
You're that character. You're that guy from Funhouse. You just find all of the broken shit.
Mm-hmm. Can I even hop on this thing again? Oh, there we go.
Yeah. You gotta mount. Remember? That is the term.
My slimy mucus ball.
That
I
you
think
have
that's
to
what that
mount.
is. These are germs.
Mhm. Oh yeah, for sure. That's mucus. That is snot. That is all over that bowling ball, folks.
Repulsive.
Oof. Everybody knows if it's
Nope.
green and it's slime,
You went that
it's
way.
booger time.
Think that way. You gotta come that way. Yeah.
Yeah, because I need
Grab
to go
that
that
purple
way.
thing that's right there. It's right
Oh, this thing?
Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy. Okay, so when it connects, hop on it and get all the way to the right side of it. And then get onto that. Oh, oh! Yep, yep, yep,
Okay.
yep, yep. And then slide on it. Oh!
Boy. Oh,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, hey
Okay,
now.
you need to take it easy.
You need to take it easy. Lover's Lane.
Yeah,
Oh,
do you
man.
guys know Big Time Tommy on Instagram? And I think he's on Twitter. That's
Is that his
he's one of
catchphrase?
the like, yeah, he's like one of the like the funniest people online without trying to be. Like he's not doing an act. He's like just being himself. Oh, it's great.
Man, this guy sounds like I need to check him out. But yes.
Hey
Zelda
folks, it's
Elf,
Big Time
if
Tommy.
it's green and it's slime, it is indeed booger time.
Have you found your path? Are you ready
Yeah, that's
for
much
the
better.
10th frame?
Ooh.
Why didn't you go home, Sonny?
I think this Ford Lucretia romance was more serious than I realized.
Oh no. Psychedelic bowling.
Oh yeah, Drow. He asked the question earlier, what grinds your gears? So first of all, he didn't even answer that because I couldn't think of the fucking. So
Oh, yeah.
first, Ben, what's been grinding your gears?
Ruin your date.
You know what's been grinding my gears? The fact that
It's here, just
oh
like
my
I
goodness.
said.
The fact that I can't remember to buy fruit when I'm at the store.
So beautiful.
I mean, it's so good, right? Like, you
Mhm.
could think about eating an apple or a mango or something right now and have a good time. But why don't I ever remember to grab fruit when I'm at the store?
That's why I make
More
a list.
consistently.
Yeah, always make a list. You gotta write
Lists
that
are for the weak-minded,
Bowlers aren't allowed in here. Now,
Yeah, but at least I have fruit.
right?
Don't touch that. That's private.
That's like literally like survival mechanics. I am unable to procure fruit because I did not make a list.
If you don't think, if you truly believe that cavemen were walking around with like marks on their hands that they knew were like, okay, pick up wood and check your traps. If you don't think cavemen were doing that, you're out of your mind.
Doing
We've been
something.
human beings since day one. We've been forgetful, and we've been Actually, procrastination is an evolutionary tool. That's actually what it is. Because, okay, so let's say we're trying to survive a situation, right? We're, as a group, trying to survive. Putting off things that you don't need to do right away conserves energy, right?
And gives you time to think about what you're doing.
And gives you time to think about what you're doing, and that way you do it correctly the first time.
How do you feel?
It's an evolutionary tool that comes from being a social tool-using
We just wanted
mammal.
to undo what Maligula did to you.
Maligula didn't do this to me.
See, you know what's interesting about procrastination is I used to be so hard on myself for procrastinating, but it really is just about, like, making sure it's a healthy balance between getting stuff done and not getting stuff done. Because if you're not getting stuff done, then yeah, you need to do something about it. But, like, if you're getting stuff done, then that's might just be the way you do stuff. That's okay.
Being hard on yourself with procrastination is sometimes you just covering up the fact that you are pushing yourself too hard.
Right?
And not allowing yourself to take a break. Burnout is a very real thing.
What is it?
See for yourself.
It hits everyone eventually. Oh man, now we're in a graveyard?
Quick, what's the graveyard level trope?
There's gonna be a ghost.
Skeletons.
Ooh,
For sure.
skeletons.
No, skeletons.
Ookie
It's almost
spooky
always
skeletons?
Spooky, spooky skeletons. As soon as they could program monsters into video games, it was skeleton.
There's a cat. Bet you didn't predict
Definitely
that one.
fog. Let me think here. Usually it's either going to be a key thematic story moment, right? Like, let's say a character is going to a cemetery to view a tombstone of some sort. Or if it's
did
more
you see
old
the
school
two
game,
pets
it ends
that
up
we
being
just
a
went
boss
by?
battle.
Get it? You know, 'cause
Oh,
we're
is
in a
this
cemetery.
a pet cemetery? Oh, is this a pet cemetery
I
right
think
here?
those are the only two.
Sometimes dead is better.
Oh my Lanta, what is this? A giant comb?
That is exactly what. No, wait. What is? Yep. Yep.
Oh my.
Comb the
jeez.
desert.
Ah!
You
Ah!
ain't found shit.
It kind of looks like a...
You gotta hop in that hole. You gotta hop in that hole. You gotta hop in that hole. You gotta hop in that. You gotta, ah!
As soon as I
Let you
started
know.
orienting
I tried to
myself
let you
around
know.
that idea, it's like I feel like Ethan is saying something that would be really useful to my survival.
Oh, you are fucking kicking that fucking comb's ass. Holy shit.
Right? It doesn't know who it's messing with now.
I'm getting less sure I want to see this.
Oh no, I don't think you want to see this at all.
Hits him in the face with that dirt.
Oh snap.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on a bit of a mental adventure over here, folks. So, quick little story time. This old man, way back in the day, he and a bunch of his friends started the first Psychonauts, and they were trying to help one of their members, Lucretia Mux, with some problems at home, like in her home country. But she got involved with the politics there, and she killed a bunch of protesters. And the king was very supportive of that. And so they were like, yo, you can't be doing stuff like that. And so they tried to take her down. And so we're now piecing together a lot of that, like,
Hey Ford,
into
what's the
one
deal with
big
the Deep Six treatment?
picture, I guess.
I did what I had to do. I loved her after all.
Wait, what?
Someday when you fall in love, you'll understand.
Sometimes you gotta kill him.
Do I also go there? Nope. I love how sometimes a game is just like, you know what? Don't waste your time. Don't go over there. Just no. Oh, whoa. We're falling like all Wonderland style. Look at that.
One pill makes you smaller. The other pill makes
You know, I actually liked that new Matrix.
Ford, what's going on here?
Yeah.
What did you want me to see?
Not as like
Did you watch Hate, Laugh, Love last week?
Even though it was,
Was
the world that made
that
the
mentioned in Hate, Laugh, Love?
Lucretia?
It was the entire conceit
Oh,
of the episode.
man. What was your guys' comeuppance on that?
We all were.
Well,
Not anymore.
Smokey enjoyed it, but he always like comes at movies with zero expectations, which I'm jealous of, you know. But it's my favorite form of art, so I can't, you know. I don't know how to feel about that movie, and that's my like strongest criticism of any movie. If I don't know how to feel about your movie, then you failed at making a movie, I think.
And it was weird because it kind of had its own element of like, it didn't feel like it needed to exist either.
And it was also a commentary of reboots and remakes that don't need to exist. So, my whole argument was that, unfortunately, the writers and the creators of the fourth one gave themselves armor from critique about the movie by writing in that it was all a meta commentary about the very movie that they made. So, like, you can't, if you're gonna make a meta commentary, in my opinion, you make it that and you go all the way, right?
Yeah.
You don't then make the exact movie that you're criticizing or that you're poking fun at.
Yeah,
because
that
then
was the
there's
hard
no way
thing
to
to swallow,
criticize.
was because it was, like, for as much as it was trying to poke at it, it was
The
a
exact
manufactured
thing.
mess. Like,
Yeah, it was a exactly.
attack.
You know.
Not gonna
You
lie,
live long
my
enough,
favorite,
you watch all of your favorite things be destroyed.
my favorite all-time piece of the Matrix was the Animatrix.
Yeah, no, that's gold. That shit is. My favorite is the like the historical document.
Oh yeah, that two-parter.
Yeah, that's the most interesting part of the Matrix.
It's like the origin of the Matrix. Because it really, I think, illustrates, the main point of the Matrix is that we did it to ourselves. Like, it was our own hubris that kind of enslaved us in the
I'd never forget her.
Matrix
Where
itself,
did you hide
really.
her?
She's with family.
Dead. Have you watched it? True. The new one.
Watch
The
what?
new Matrix? No.
Mhm.
I used to be a big fan of the first and second. The third one broke my heart.
That's I've never heard that perspective. Usually people either really like the first one and then they're okay with the next two, or they really love the first one and then hate the next, but never like 1 and 2 and then don't like 3.
So why don't you like 3? I'm curious.
There,
Was it the Jesus stuff? Like the really heavy-handed Jesus stuff?
there is a suspension of disbelief that the first one has that you can kind of
Yeah.
understand, but they start trying to explain more of it in the later two, and it gets, I don't know, a bit too technical.
Yeah, I can see that. You know, I like in the Hate, Laugh, Love episode. I explained that like people took what they wanted from the first one, right? Like I took the fighting scenes and I
Grandpa Laszlo died there, but
I
Grandma
really
made
thought
out and
the
came to live
real
with my
world
father.
and the concept of that and that we were in a Matrix was like cool, you know.
No.
And I really like the style of the robots and stuff like that. The AI is not just one intelligence, but it's countless intelligence intelligences all combined into one like system, and
There are
then
multiple instances.
yeah, and then the Wachowskis were really into the one thing and the mindfuck of being in the Matrix. So that's what they went down. And then yeah, they did get like real technical with stuff. So I can understand where you're,
Yeah, the spirit of the Matrix changed a bit by the third one, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I also, and spoilers, I guess, I didn't like what happened to Trinity. That made me sad. It made me real sad.
Yeah,
She
that would
deserved better.
Yeah. Yeah, I do agree with that.
It wasn't a satisfying end.
What it should have been, given her characterization in those three films, was her sacrificing herself in the Matrix in order to help Neo. You know what I mean? I think that would have been more impactful than them getting into an accident, spoilers, and her getting impaled and dying.
Oh man, we're just getting a big story reveal that
no.
Ford Cruller
and we're not paying attention.
Hypnotized his family into believing that Maligula was their grandmother. Because Maligula killed their grandmother. In the Grulovian because she was a Grulovian protester with her husband. Because that was like that whole coffin thing. It was like his dead grandparents, and he's all like, well, no, my grandma's alive. I just saw her today. And he's all like, nah. I replaced your grandmother. So that's the big dun-dun-dun moment. Sorry, I just had to...
Contextually, that's a lot.
Insert that, yep.
There's a little bit of whiplash, I'm not gonna lie.
I know you're mad. My great-aunt killed my grandma. And so you made us babysitter for 20 years?
Now look it. You spring this news on your family now, their memories will unravel, and there's no telling how they'll react.
So?
They might try to kill her. If Lucretia is attacked, if she feels the need to defend herself, that dark spirit could reawaken inside her. Maligula really could rise again. You're right to be mad, Rasputin. I was young. I made a terrible mistake.
Fucking Rasputin is such a fucking banger name.
Right?
It
Rasputin.
really is.
So I got like that renegade
She's not there.
Rasputin-ness
Probably
down.
wandered off into the woods again.
What is family is a bunch of Romani circus people. It's so amazing.
Right. I think it's because our primary language is English, so we hear guttural Rasputin, and that's a nice sounding word. But to someone whose first language is French, that does not sound good. You know?
That is true. Like the sounds you're used to hearing has an influence on whether it's pleasant or not. I had someone tell me once that they didn't like German because they said it sounded like ducks quacking, and I was like, how does that come out at all? But it's that must be what it sounds like to someone who just, that set of language isn't necessarily great, you know what I mean?
Agent Cruller? I hope I didn't lose him in the woods.
We lose lots of things around here, it seems.
Quacking?
Yes, I didn't understand that. I was like, what? Because they were going on quite the rant about how awful the German language was. I was like, that is very pointed and specific.
Maybe I just don't listen to the right kind of ducks.
Anytime someone does a rant about something specific and odd like that, you just have to stand back and go, "Oh, you've really, really taken time out of your life to think about this, haven't you?"
That's
like
what
that was
in
a
the shower.
prepared speech.
That was a prepared speech.
What'd you say, Joe?
That's what they've been thinking about in the shower for the past like 5 years.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
So much history here.
And trust me, I know from personal
This is where you
experience. You know?
assembled the team to become the Psychonauts.
This is the pot calling the kettle black. Don't get me wrong.
Where Otto
But
made his first psychoactive devices.
Hey, the best way to win a failed argument is 3 days later in your shower.
His psychotacy.
Mm-hmm.
Bob Zanotto and Compton Bull pioneered communication with plants and animals. And where... I mean, this is where it all began.
No, Raz. This is where it all ended.
So the whole purpose of us piecing his mind together is we're trying to figure out the whole truth of what happened in the past. Because there's like a whole lot of... Not everyone is being forthright about it. And there's a lot that only this guy knows, but he's been insane for like the past like 40 years. So like he's pretty much been useless. In the first game he was this guy who was only sane in like one room. But in all the rest of them he was like a camp counselor, the camp cook. He was like this weird guy who was like all the guys like in did you ever see in Avatar The Last Airbender? Did either of you watch that show at all? Where that guy, it was like...
Shit out of it.
It was like Shin and Shu, they were like in this weird water... This waterbending village, and it was like these two brothers that weren't actually brothers. But you're like, but were they brothers? They're like the same guy.
I think, yes, I do remember. Yeah.
So that's kind of what this guy was doing. He was like... But it was literally just him doing all the jobs. It was very... Just kind of, you know, like 2000s edgelord stuff, you know? But, I like how they turned all that edgelord stuff from the 2000s into an actual fleshed out story. That, like... This guy broke his mind apart as an attempt to also forget that she is, like, some dangerous person.
Tell me about this place.
I love when the game decides not to just render textures. That's awesome. Her face just looks like a ceramic doll.
What's going to
We
happen?
don't have much time. Her old memories are coming back. We got into some pretty far-out stuff here.
I've read about
The kind of stuff they don't write about in true psychic tales, okay? We all pushed each other to go farther, to broaden our consciousness, to open every closed door in our minds.
I feel like
defenseless.
Sam should just hop
But we
into
were
the
innocent
Discord at
people.
this point, because I think she's... I think it's
When her
like
homeland was attacked,
me,
she insisted
her,
on
and
helping. I begged her not to
one
go in
other
that
person
condition
watching
and
the
so
stream right now.
vulnerable.
I think so, yeah.
War brought
But then our chat would be so dead.
should have been locked away.
What would we do about that?
After the deluge,
I mean, it would be fun. She wants to hop in at this point.
with Maligula on the other side.
how.
With the astrolabe, a powerful tool we developed to make alterations to our psyches.
Look at that picture.
Now you wouldn't understand. It was an age of exploration. But you're right.
Hiya.
Blur.
We were messing with power
Hello.
we didn't understand. And now
Yo.
I have to clean up this mess.
What's going on?
We're just getting the
No.
whole
Not the
table
Psychonaut
set
I
up.
used to be, Rasputin. I
Right.
need your help.
Oh boy. Now I can't hear the game.
Oh boy.
What do you need me to do?
That's not good.
First,
no.
I need you to
Oh,
go
no.
to the Heptadome.
What was
and
we gonna
She's
do?
missing the lore. Go back.
keep a close watch on her.
I'm gonna hear us twice though if I do that.
Yeah.
So I guess not.
Tobacco hidden in here.
Darn.
Dang, Granny's trying
No.
to get some chew up in here.
Some chow.
I'm sensing some stray thoughts nearby.
Ew. Gross.
Stray
I mean, would
thoughts,
you
I
bemoan
think.
an old woman her indulgences?
Right?
No, I mean, if that old
That's enough.
broad is still kicking, let her do what she wants to do.
At that point in time, yeah.
Nope, that's not
You see, the object I'm holding is so important, it's invisible.
Gonna go grab another beer.
I think the game is having a hard time right now.
This is promising.
So I'm supposed to have like a radio device in my hands, but that is not showing up, I guess. Oh,
It's just no. Your hands are out. Your hands are out like you're holding. It's
But
just
then
not
there's
in your
no-
hands.
Yeah, you don't
Watch.
wanna
Turn
wear
the
something
camera.
like that for too long. Okay, let's see if there
Oh
are
dang,
stray
it still isn't
See?
showing up. That's funny.
Yep.
Oh. Oh, nice. Sick.
He's just getting interference and feedback from wanting a hug.
Oh.
Like, that's the arm position.
Feedback.
Incredible. This is where the first Psychonauts met. And this must be the astral lane.
Ooh. Drills and lasers are totally not
Well, I'll just turn this thing
unsafe.
on then.
Alright.
How old is this character?
Well, those are
I'm thinking like around like 13-ish, 12,
yikes.
young child.
Yeah, he looks about 12-ish. I don't know if lasers are child-friendly.
Right? Definitely needs some adult supervision here.
I'm not
All
touching
these
that thing.
bees.
Get rid of the bees and vines.
Not the bees. I'm back.
Not the bees!
Is this guy a bee as well? I've always wondered that. He kind of looks like a bee.
Kinda has
Just 'cause
some bee
he's yellow?
goggles.
This is where they sat.
Yeah.
And some bee goggles?
I mean, I think he's just
Oh,
a
the
yellow.
automatic.
Check out these new time bubble pins.
I think everyone is like odd skin tones in the game.
That really creeped me out. My house makes really weird noises. I'm not used to it yet.
Oh no.
Any that leave you unsettled or perturbed?
Just like tapping noises that, you know, you feel like maybe somebody else is in the house with you, but it's just me and Michael so far. Like, yeah. So.
Yeah, that's definitely concerning.
Yeah, it's
Well,
either
good news.
squirrels or it is haunted.
Good news is ghosts aren't real,
Yeah.
so
Good
you don't have to
news.
worry about that. Sorry to break it to you, folks.
That was said like
news,
somebody who has had a
everyone.
ghost encounter.
What'd you say? Sorry.
It sounds like what someone would say right before they're got by ghosts.
Got by ghosts? Yeah, no,
Right.
sorry. They don't
Dang.
exist. Sorry.
Even.
Sorry.
Ugh.
I love
Now I'm
how
gonna
you
get
apologize. You're like, I'm
Yeah, like,
sorry,
sorry to
hurt
break
you
it to
that
everyone.
way.
Is that honey? How big are the bees around?
Yep, that's just one of those things, you know. Science at this point in time would
Is that the real
have proven it.
You are
Sorry.
tempting the
Oh, man.
fates.
I am. Come at me,
Guess
ghosts.
who's gonna
I'm gonna
guess who's
get-
gonna die next?
And be cursed to live out their days as a
See,
ghost.
From a
that's the
ghost
thing
attack.
about ghosts, right? No matter how much you call them out, they never kill you. You know, it's kind of strange that way.
I don't know, man. I would be sitting in a circle of salt for a little while.
I'll get you, bees.
Oh, bees! So I can't touch the honey at all. Okay.
They're in my eyes. My eyes.
Oh, okay.
It's painful.
I think I need something to get by. Wait, what is this?
Smoke. That's smoke. That's
Bee
smoke
smoker
That's
is
smoke
private property.
Yes. Yep, take it. Yoink.
Yes.
Nope, 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 nope.
Ha ha ha!
Oh,
bees.
They
I'm
clear the honey.
untouchable.
Yeah, bees. Smoke this.
Okay.
I wonder if it's a
That sounds like what
limited
like a
time
7-year-old would say to.
Victory over bees.
Yes.
What's wrong, you big babies? Can't take the heat.
Sounds like someone's about to get stung by bees.
Hope I'm not
That's what she said about the ghosts.
I just feel like taunting the bees is a. Oh. See? I taunted the bees. I have to start. What?
All the way over.
Oh my Lanta. Okay, do not taunt the bees. See, I'm not even in control of the taunting. I notice that he's not taunting the bees as much anymore. We've been humbled by Bee.
He done learned.
I feel like there's a Winnie the Pooh joke in here somewhere. Oh bother.
Oh
bother.
bother. We felt the buzz. Like my little bee pun there. Oh, 2 smokers. Well, looky loo. There we go. Oh, I did not mean to throw that, but I was just trying to set it down. And this is just gone now.
It looks like there's a second one at least.
Opening the bee door.
My internet is struggling right now.
That was me.
You stood in front of that door for like 10 minutes.
That was me. That was my computer.
Oh, okay.
Anytime it's having a hard time, assume that's me.
It's fucking B-Man.
Oh man.
That's an old god right there.
You don't exist. You're just something someone
I don't know if anyone here's read Nick Cutter's books before, but that is horrific.
Oh gosh. Oh lord.
A very solid hallucination. Oh man. Are you gonna cast
Oh god, don't take your face off,
Gross.
please. I'd rather not. Okay.
Oh! Wow. Put it back on.
She looks like that painting from It Chapter 1. The one that Stanley doesn't like.
Oh gosh. Yeah, the proportions are definitely interesting.
I knew he would. I'm not ready. I've been
Hey, fat boy.
for him, but you know these bees are so demanding.
I love both of the Pennywises that we've gotten in on like video. The 90s Tim Curry one and the new one.
Get out of my way.
You know, I actually haven't seen all of the original It. I've seen like bits and pieces of it. We need to actually see
90s.
Very 90s.
It's very 90s.
Wasn't it originally like a mini-series?
Yeah, that's what it's broken into like 2 parts now, but it was like I think 4 nights out of a week that they like played it. I think.
Very 90s.
Oh, it's so 90s.
I have not brought myself to see either, but I didn't know it was Tim Curry. That's kind of fun.
My favorite is when Richie, beep beep Richie, when Richie's in the library. This is like book, he's like trying to talk to the librarian, to like give her information for later, but Pennywise is in his head and he's screaming at him and like,
I just love because my computer can't render that. It's like she just wrote this thing and he just looked at it and it was just this awful smudge. And it's like missions achieved.
But he's like, what does he say? Oh yeah, do you have Prince Albert in a can? Well, then you better go.
I'm going to help get you out of here, Cass. Thanks.
Make any sense at all because it's like two jokes in one, but it's on purpose.
What are you doing out here by yourself?
I think you're breaking up
like,
a little
plays
bit
it
there.
so straight, like it makes sense. Oh, I love it.
Wow.
I never could adapt
Intense
to the
chaos.
Psychonauts thing. I like to stay out here and remember the old days. Also, I want to take care of it as best I can, in case Ford and the others
Oh
ever come
man.
back.
Do we want to take a little break? How do we feel about that? It is on the hour.
Want to what?
Take a little break?
You're breaking up.
Do we want to take a break?
Yeah, let's do it. We're in.
Okay.
Yeah, we're an hour in. Let's do it.
Heck yeah. I'll
We'll be back in 10 minutes, folks.
do some adjustments. Alrighty, y'all. Let's head into break.
Do my refill. Did everybody contribute to the... What was it? The tea time?
Oh yeah, be sure to contribute to the tea time. Stacking up those golds. Now's the time to throw it in. Alright. All right, everybody.
I've been through. Oops.
So, I think we're just gonna hop in this lady's mind. I think that's gonna be a safe bet for action there.
Heck yeah.
Let's see.
Rock on.
I don't know why this. Just 1 second. There we go. Just some technical adjustments there. Alright, there we go.
Would you mind if I snuck a peek inside your mind?
Oh no, it's gonna do that thing.
I haven't had a checkup since Ford went away.
The audio's like, maybe we'll sync up, who knows?
Maybe. Perhaps.
Oh man. Alright.
Rooms for eternity.
Just
I
falling.
feel like this is I feel like this is a lot of heavy stuff for like a 13-year-old boy to be interacting with.
Right?
Hello?
Very heavy mental concepts.
Bees?
And a lot of bees.
And a lot of bees.
Cassie?
It's okay. I know why you're here. Now, to whom shall I dedicate this inscription? Not that many people find their way in here these days. You must have a good head on your shoulders.
Oh man, now there's paper people.
Now, just imagine what you could do if you were using 100%
Two-dimensional characters.
of your brain.
Actually, Cassie, I need your help with something else. We're on a critical mission, but there's a swarm of bees that's making it impossible.
Stop right there,
Tut
young
tut, no one
man.
needs to talk about the bees.
Nothing is impossible if you follow the 25 simple steps I've outlined in my book. Now then.
25 simple steps?
Bees what
Gee,
we can do.
Lord.
Put our minds together.
There's that pesky little volume.
Oh, not the big blurry librarian.
For this silly book
Oh
for
no.
Wait, she was going to help me.
What? This one? Oh, I'll admit the author was helpful once, when we needed the money to leave the country, but that was a long time ago. But when the
This
ships
game
were
is a
down
fever
and we
dream.
needed to fight to protect our
Right.
friends, worthless.
Is there another Cassie book in there that could help me?
They are all restricted.
Oh
Then
man.
again, maybe I could help you if you were
It's like
to
the very
help me.
overbearing central
There are
part of
2
yourself
other
that
books missing from my collection.
keeps parts of you locked away.
Dangerous books.
dangerous
classic
books.
compartmentalization.
Right.
These are the wrong.
There
books, you
are
understand?
definitely much
Round them up for
heavier,
me. Take them out of circulation. They are overdue.
like psychological themes in this one than there are in the first one, I think. Because the first one is very psychological, but the second one is a lot more, I think, true to the science of it, I think. It gets very odd.
I remember you discussing, like, the absence of self with Jack Black's character.
Oh. Where he was like that sprite.
That moat.
That was a very strange one, because he like thought he was God because he didn't see anything else but himself, so he just assumed he was everything. I was like, what?
I mean, it's sensible that one could arrive to that conclusion.
Right? If you're the only thing around. Uh-oh. Sound cut out on my end, so sound cut out for you. That.
Yeah.
I think my computer's just chug-a-lug-a-lugging along with this, this whole endeavor here.
That's alright.
I have a coworker of mine that's been talking to me about getting me to buy his graphics card. I need to get on that. So I think if I do that and get a better CPU, I'll be sitting in some pretty golden territory.
Mm-hmm.
What do I do with these drawers? I'm not sure if I...
Can you hold them?
Oh, wait. When we were in Jack Black's mind, we got this power to slow down time. Where is that? There we go. Forgot we can do that.
Oh, you gotta hurry. Gotta hurry. Gotta hurry.
Whew. That was a close one.
What's the detail on the environment?
Yeah.
Like, the drawers are joined with dovetail. Joints, I guess? Just makes them look so much more antiquated.
Right? Oh, like right there?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Man, that is definitely some detail. There's some emotional baggage nearby.
You can hear it, yeah.
It's crying. Okay, so let's see where a spiral up would be. I think
it's behind and to the left. If my headphones are being correct, and I have gaming headphones. But I'm also hearing it singing.
It does kind of sound like
is it
that's
that
where
gold
it's coming
thing?
from. Well, it might be behind those golden gates.
Okay, so turn the camera up.
But I think I can get up there somehow. Because that, if I can get over there... Let's see. Where do I start? I think here?
Is it that gold thing? That, like, centerpiece? Okay, look to your right there. And then? Right below you. Yeah, right below you.
Oh, no, it's this thing right here.
That thing.
This thing right here?
Yep.
I think it's a light.
It's right there.
Suitcase tag.
Oh.
That's what I need here.
Why do I never have the right tag? This is a...
I like shiny things.
Oh, that's right. That's like a little artifact that links you up. Oh, dang it. Oh, dang it. I guess there's not a way back.
Suitcase tag to...
No, I think if I... Nah, I think I have to spiral all the way around. Oh, man. The thing that I like about modern game design is that it can look so natural. But that's also what I liked about old game design, is because it was so unnatural, it was easy to know where to go. Now that it's also natural, you're like, where do I go? It all kind of blends in.
There's the same argument to be made for, like, shooter games and people actually being camouflaged with the environments that they're in. I've only heard this secondhand, mind you, but apparently they're a lot slower now because of that.
So I imagine in things like, not Tarkov, but what's that one where it's like, that hyper-realistic mod of like Battlefield 2 or something, I think it is. I forget what that is.
The Battle Royale one?
No, it's like, it has like all the physics and the, like you can only carry a certain amount of stuff with you, and the lighting is like different. I forget what it's called, but I think it is Battlefield 2 or 3. I don't remember. But they modded one of those and just made it hyper realistic. And to me, I'm like, man, that would just be so frustrating if you're like playing this game for hours and then you just get yanked by somebody. How do I get from there to there? That's what I want to know.
I have no idea. Can you pull stuff? Can you pull drawers out?
Seems to be a path over there. There we go.
That's where you came from.
Is this where I came from?
Yep.
Gosh, dang it. Okay. So there has to be a way to get up higher then.
There's gotta be something you can do with that thing. Which is the shoot,
I wonder if I can pull this thing?
What's that sound?
Oh, wow.
Huh.
Oh, well, I guess I didn't need to do anything more in there. Okay. Gotta love that. I guess anytime you're hitting a wall too hard, that's not the way you go.
Well, this shouldn't take too long.
Your overconfidence. Oh, an enabler.
Seriously?
So they enable bad thoughts. Nice.
You stupid enabler. You're stupid,
Okay, so I think I'm going to have to do something to them.
Watch it.
Jeez.
Gotta break a few eggs.
It's a fair fight.
Nice.
Didn't know this was like Doom Eternal. Jesus.
Right? Got a little intense there for a second.
Hi.
Fucking buff demons.
Okay.
Oh, dang. I like that detail. The back of them is just words.
Mm-hmm.
Ow,
Oh, nice.
that's not...
Oh, that was the wrong button. I was not trying to hit a child.
This thing doesn't even
Hi, I'm Raz.
And I am the
You hit that child.
Right?
helper of knights on
All she was doing was just hanging out on the weird horse thingy.
Mission. Can you help me?
Sorry, already gave my sword to a handsome
Strange
knight fighting a
women
dragon.
laying in ponds distributing swords is not a form of a system. It's not. What is it? It's not the basis for a system of government.
Oh. What is that from?
Oops. Monty Python. That was the Lady of the Lake. She
yeah.
She gave King Arthur Excalibur. Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Oh man. I need to rewatch that movie because I feel like every time I watch that movie I gain something that I thought I had seen. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I saw this, but I don't remember this part. But cause it took me a while. I don't know if it was via the state of mind that I was watching it in, but I didn't realize that the whole movie ended in like the police showing up and just being like, nope, nope, this is don't do this anymore.
That went too far.
Yeah,
or as if it was a movie being filmed that went too far, because there's a murder halfway through that movie.
Right? It's like, oh jeez. This is but a scratch.
I love that movie. Oh. No, yeah, so do you remember that, like, that historian who's like out filming something and then a dude on a horse in full knight's gear gallops up and like cuts his throat with a sword?
Oh Lord.
And then from then on there's like this side story of these police doing an investigation of what happened. And then in the end they arrest everyone.
Oh.
God, I love that movie so much.
You know, I had not made that connection, and nice.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I think I have to go all the way back up. See, the first time I played this game, it took me a second to realize what dimensions of these words were platforms. And I didn't realize these up here, it was trying to guide me to up here to... I was stuck down there for so long, like, how do I get up there? I was that journalist playing Cuphead. That's for sure.
Right.
Didn't even make it out of the tutorial.
Have you seen the one, speaking of Doom, to bring it back to that, have you seen the gameplay of Doom Eternal from like just this random fucking newspaper guy?
Oh, isn't it like awful?
So bad. Yeah, it's so bad. Like he's using the pistol and he can't move and aim at the same time because he doesn't know how to play a video game.
When that's like the central mechanic of the game.
Exactly.
Is moving and aiming and shooting at the same time.
Exactly. God,
Doom's a really involved game.
Right? Stop moving, you die. That's the entire conceit of the game.
What is your name?
Man, as biased as Game Informer could be, at least it was written by like actual people who played video games.
People, exactly, yeah. As bought as that company is, you know.
Right?
Special someone. Hmm? Is that the real you?
But I live for that shit. I want more people that don't play video games to review video games.
Right. It's just it becomes such a interesting
it's too funny
perspective.
Not to watch.
Right.
Powerful archetypes from our unconscious mind. The hero, the explorer, the shadow.
Oh whoa, that's actually pretty intense.
Allows me to summon up whatever archetype I need to survive my current situation.
Carl Jung shit.
Right.
From the shadow.
She's had like embraced her shadow and just been like, you know, I just archetype. Oh yeah, this one's gonna be nice. If you recognize this guy's voice, you gotta let me know.
Okay. So.
Alright. There we go.
Is it a trickster? A wise man? Oh, well, very good. Woohoo! You'll get better with practice.
Is that the guy who plays fucking...
Grr?
Yeah, Grr.
Yeah.
No.
So that's your little archetype, buddy. I think they make one Invader Zim reference. I don't remember if they do, though. But he, like...
Archetype will act on its own sometimes, but you can also focus it on a specific
I think if I use projection on this door, my archetype would go in there.
Oh, look at him go. So cute. That's the spirit.
It's like the same voice and everything.
See where this
So I'm
little
like, oh,
fellow
dang.
takes you. I'll meet you at
Didn't
the
even
end.
try to get around that one.
And then I'll tell
That
you
is
my
so
plan
nostalgic.
for the library.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I know you. Aren't you from The Mind and Introduction?
Yes, amorphous blob.
No time for autographs, though. Sorry.
Wow, conceited.
Please excuse me. I have a lot of thinking to do.
I wish that texture would load. Okay. I assume that's a giraffe.
Or very polygonal.
Right.
Blurry polygonals.
Oh, it's a dinosaur. Okay.
Yep. Mastodons.
And it turns out I'm not considered a real dinosaur.
I wonder why.
Please don't tell the librarian. She'll throw my whole book out.
Yeah, if only the textures would load, maybe.
Right. I love how my computer's just decided some textures are not worth loading. But you can kind of see this guy.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's because he's a character that talks. Okay.
Prioritizing this
To be
character
free of
over
the
the other.
flesh is to be free of pain, my child.
Oh wow, now he looks so good.
Okay. Well, is this a a fucking pinhead? Goddamn.
Right? Just a cheerful pinhead.
Hellraiser movie? We have such sights to show you.
It happens from time to time, but I just go over to the horror.
Man, I
house and
was,
pick on them.
you know, YouTube shows you
Devils
those
to
weird
some,
recommended stuff
angels
all the
to
time.
others.
Dude, that whole first movie is a trip. Because,
Yeah.
like, you don't even
The first-
see the Cenobites for, like...
Yeah, like half the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you lose your skin?
I donated
It
my
actually,
body to medical
Pinhead's
science.
name is
I had no
originally
idea
is
this
not
is what they
Pinhead.
had in mind.
It's Hell Priest.
Hell Priest.
Yeah. But Pinhead just became like the slang term.
Skin's actually a
Who
lot
you
more
calling
trouble,
Pinhead?
to be honest. I'm free of rashes, itching,
Who you
and
calling
pimples.
Pinhead?
Aren't you cold?
Cold is a feeling of the flesh, my friend. No skin, no cold.
He's got a
Oh,
point.
well, yeah.
You look like you can teach me a lot about anatomy.
You bet. How's this for starters? There's one of me inside of you.
Gross.
We have your soul.
Inside.
We only have to deal
must
with your
land.
flesh.
Baggy old clothes boy.
We have yet to encompass what is the soul.
Hey, maybe you should try reading books instead of eating them.
Read books? What is that? Some no fat diet? Oy.
Sounds like a good
Why is he Jewish? What is going on here?
Oi!
You're a slot, but I don't think I can fit you.
I'm so verklempt.
I think if I use projection on this door, my archetype would go in there.
You know, there's just Grr.
Just zooming around. Oh, there we go. Orientation change. Ah, more of these enablers.
Yeet those motherfuckers.
Think I can make him do something?
Oh, there's
Oh, no,
so many. Yeah, like fucking Archvile over here.
Right, God, jeez.
Right back
Where's
to
that
He
you.
has so
fucking
much
sword?
health.
Sorry.
At least it doesn't teleport around.
Exactly.
Dude, I love how they animated those, like the old school, like Doom 2 Where it's just like that total throwing the hands up in the air. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, and they just like stand there.
That's an animation.
Yeah.
Oh, now the little guy decides to show up.
And then the game's like, what are they called? Marauders?
Oh, yeah.
There's a couple of those at the same time.
Dude, Marauders, it took me forever to even consistently beat those guys. I was like shamefully bad at that.
Dude, I'm so bad at Marauder. The first fight for the Marauder took me like 20 minutes. Because I was just running around trying not to die as I figured out like how quick his moves were.
I think something that really humbled me, I forget who it was that I saw on YouTube, but there's this guy that just like destroyed at Doom Eternal. It was like...
Well, yeah, like playing on computers is different than playing on controller though.
Oh,
because
yeah.
if you
Oh,
get
yeah.
a like one of those like a mouse that has like the number pad on the side, you can program that mouse to have the weapons, so you can just switch between them instead of using a weapon wheel.
That is very true.
Just the worst shit on the planet. Why they put a weapon wheel on a Doom game is beyond me. You should just be able to click through all the guns at will, instead of only having like the previous two guns you used to switch.
Or have like a 2-button combo that allows you to switch to that weapon or something.
I just think it should be like just Y. You can just switch through the guns with Y.
Oh, instead of just being the back and
later,
forth between the most recently used.
Yeah, exactly. You just switch through the guns with Psycho. That would be nice. That way you know when 5 clicks is to get to this gun.
It was insane to me how different the difficulty level was just by being on a PC with the control mechanics being different. Because, like,
yeah, I played Doom on a controller.
Oh, yeah.
You have no fucking idea. This shit is so fucking hard.
No. Why would you do that to yourself?
But I fucking beat cheeks on a controller. So I can't imagine on a mouse and keyboard.
Dude, you'll feel really good, because I finished the whole thing on, not Nightmare, but that one right before it gets like super ridiculously hard.
So what is it? It's I forget what all of them were.
Where is he? What?
First tag.
Well, first of all, the gentleman's way to play Doom is that's just the gentleman's way to play.
Is to play it on what?
Ultraviolence.
Oh, yes. So was that mode right before, like, it gets, like,
because that's technically medium, right? They say that medium is hurt me plenty, you know? But in the original games, it was hurt me plenty ultraviolence in the nightmare mode.
That's
and now
right,
it's like switched different, but
dude, I have tried that like Ultra Nightmare like in other games.
Fucking rough.
Ridiculous. I tried it in the first Doom and it was like I barely made it through like part of the first level, I think.
You have
and
to
it is just so frustrating. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is so frustrating when you've hit the flow for a second and then you die. And then you're like, oh my gosh. I couldn't even imagine just being that late game and then dying.
enabler is too real.
Yep.
Right.
Rough.
Oof. It's like
No
if it wasn't for
one-hit
this
weapons in
enabler,
this.
these bad thoughts probably wouldn't be able to run rampant. Well, not bad thoughts. These are bad ideas, I think. Or the light bulb.
Yeah, something like that. Bad
I forget what that
intentions,
thing floating around in the air is. I think it's. But what I like is they can only enable one thing at a time. That's nice.
At least only one has showed up at a time.
There's not more than one enabler. Ah!
He still got you somehow.
Right. Jeez.
What has happened? They're just fucking chain spawning? What is this?
Yeah, what is...
No.
Where
no.
are they coming from? So they're just supposed to be obstacles, it seems like.
Stiff.
Uh-oh, she was a counterfeit moneymaker?
Fucking snake people over here.
Right? It's like, oh jeez. Snaky cops.
That face to the left, go back to the last slide. That face to the left looks like a meme from something. Does that not?
It does.
Doesn't that strike some area in your brain?
Almost like the thinking raptor meme.
No, it's that. Oh, what was that show when we were growing up? Recess. You know, that fucking hall monitor asshole character? There's a meme with his face. That's what that looked like.
Was his name Randall? Or is that just a snaky guy from Monsters, Inc.?
No, that's the snaky guy from Monsters, Inc. Randall, yeah. Played
So
by
she
Steve
wrote a book
Buscemi.
and made a bunch of real money. Huh, interesting.
Telling the truths.
So she used the counterfeit place to print books and publish them. Oh no, she made a manuscript and then the publisher gave her a bunch of books. Okay.
I looked it up. They're both named Randall.
Oh.
Nice.
Apparently Disney just thinks that Randalls are evil.
Mm-hmm.
The sad frog meme?
Randall Flag.
Says our one member in chat. The sad frog meme?
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
There's the mental energy I need. Thanks, Cyclops.
I'll just avoid these guys. Ooh.
You made
Ah!
it! Helped. Seeing you two work together so well
Oh.
really
That
is
is just horrifying.
Textures. Textures.
Ooh.
That's an eldritch horror if I've ever... No. That's,
I love
that's
how it's the teacher.
You hear it in an angel's voice. Be not afraid.
I am loving all 7 pixels.
Right?
We'll be with you. Now, go find the others.
Our form is not perceivable to you. We bring you no harm.
The teacher's edition. We all learned so much.
Oh
from
my
this
gosh,
one,
this
but
is terrifying.
Can't have her making up new identities and confusing things right when I'm getting everything sorted.
I am.
Right?
As I am.
Her mind is so clear. Right?
Just one
Oh,
more
now
to
she,
go.
now her
There
face
she
is
is.
there.
Right on the edge of becoming my favorite assistant.
Oh man, little does she know, we're staging a coup. We're just getting our troops all in a room.
Cassie feel safe. I think I should help Cassie get her aspects back in balance.
Maybe.
So glad you're here, you big round ball of love!
Oh wow.
Hmm.
What did that do? Oh! Okay. So I need to get him to do that while I'm up there.
Yep.
That's how I get up there. Nice. I was like, I feel like I... See, I'm quite forgetful when it comes to my gaming experiences sometimes. So when I get back into a game, it's like, man, how did I do this again? So it's like playing the game for the first time again. Which is kind of fun in some ways, but in other ways it's like, gosh dang it, I already spent mental energy figuring this out. Why can't I remember? It's like the Sisyphean...
Honestly, that's how I feel. Yeah, this... Sisyphean. That's how I feel about most video games when I'm an adult. Like, first time. Yeah, I have to, like, force myself to finish a game. Unless I, like, really like it, you know? I have to force myself to finish a game. And that's terrible. You know?
That is
heartbreaking. That is a hard feeling.
Just because it's like... I got so much other shit to do, and if you don't get me right away with something, I'm just not gonna finish it. You know, I don't have the time. I don't have the time, you know? I'm a 26-year-old man. I ain't got the time anymore. This bullshit.
I think for me, a lot of it has to do with the game's ability to keep momentum. Because when I lose that momentum, sometimes it can be very hard for me to bargain. Like, okay, is this worth my time and figuring this out? If it's a game like, I mean, not gonna lie, like Metroid Dread, it's like, yeah, it is worth my time because this is a really good game, and that's the point of this game, is to figure out hard things, because that's how Metroid games are. But if it's like a game that I've never played before, and I'm already not having an okay time, and then they're throwing all this stuff at me, it's like, man, I already was mildly enjoying this, and now it's really hard. But some games really understand that payoff to hardness level and master it.
Yeah.
Like Celeste? Have you ever played Celeste?
No, I haven't.
Have you played Celeste, Drow?
Oh, you're breaking it up hard. Folks,
sorry.
Ben's internet is the worst. But that's okay.
Yep.
It's because he's running everything at one time. Because
literally
our
everything.
sweet DM, Murray, is moving. So, he needs the time off.
Oh, yeah. We can do it. Look at us. We're a house of fun and joy.
House of fun and joy.
As it totally locks up.
As it just fucking locks up.
Oh my gosh. Fun and joy. Fun and joy.
I think I just
oh my
jinxed
gosh. We'll do our best, y'all. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Soon our...
Good
Ah!
thing. Oh.
That's a hole.
Immediately.
I guess I won't get that B.
You get the B?
I wanted to get the B. Ah, oh! Yes.
See, it'd be cooler if there was an optical illusion on this book page to where it took you... This jump right here between the bottom... Well, any of the gaps right here is greater than what it looks because of the curve of the page.
Oh.
See, that'd be something I'd put into a game to make it more difficult, but that's just me.
Please, load the texture.
Oh, yes.
Please.
Yes. Look at his braille. We have to deal with that.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh. Okay. Yep. That's a thing. Yay. Oh, ah. This is almost more entertaining.
But be careful. This is the shop of Fanny Flats, the famous counterfeiter.
Cassie works for a counterfeiter?
Yeah, we just learned that, dude.
Fanny in Britain means, not butt, means the front end. And on that note, I'll be right back, because I have to use the restroom.
I love how half of the textures are loaded and half of them are not in this weird book that we're in.
But it's true.
It's really showing the hierarchy
Plan?
Right?
that the
Okay,
game
Tej.
holds.
Listen, now's not a really good time. Flats has a big deal coming up, and she's really on edge. And I'm working on my ticket out of here.
Can we help?
Listen, don't tell anyone, but the cops are closing
The
in on this
eyes
place.
are
The boss's
Right?
days are
absolutely
They just
abominable.
stare into you. You're like, oh my
Some
god.
evidence they can use against the big gal. But
They're like
she's
so
watching
soulless.
everybody like a hawk these
They
days.
are soulless,
And I
and they're
can't
a
get
bit
away.
askew.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there she is.
Young
No, she
counterfeiter
looks
Cassie.
lovely, though.
There we
Six.
go.
Okay? Deal. But remember,
Like the character design's
never
actually
double
nice when it
cross a
actually
double
kicks in.
crosser.
It fits in with the world because everything. Oh, I hit my mic. Everything is a little bit askew.
Okay,
Everything is
I
kind
need
of.
3 pieces of evidence.
It does kind of blend in where
Who am I talking to?
everything's not exactly like systematic exactly.
It's not systematic, and it's not. I'm looking for a word that means symmetrical.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
This guy needs a duffel bag.
I never have the right tag, man. See, some of this, because the replayability of this game is pretty high, so you'll go back through and play through levels, collect other stuff. But I think it changes character interactions and stuff in this one, which I think
Makes
if you're
more
gonna
sense.
make people go back, you gotta make them go back for something, right?
Officer?
Hey, kid.
Oh, they are snakes. Nice.
Are you investigating Fanny Flats?
Sorry, kid. Can't, comment on an ongoing investigation and whatnot.
That sounds like Steve Blum.
Ladies and gentlemen, my girlfriend is a little bit salty with me because we are currently in the middle of figuring out buying a house.
Oh.
She's waiting for me to get done with this stream so we can talk about.
What would you do with it?
Oh boy.
Ooh.
Well, we are getting pretty close to that
Oh, we'd
time.
use it to put
Yep.
the squeeze.
Yeah, that's
Kinda
whatever.
feeling that.
Like,
You know?
legally speaking?
Yeah.
The cops are snakes, though. That is confirmed. Illuminati confirmed.
I'll let you get back to work.
Snake people.
Stay out of trouble, kid.
Snake cop.
Wow.
Snake in the grass.
Garden
Fucking
is
ACAB.
beautiful.
The double-decker bus. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is about to hit a whole big complicated part, I think. So I'm willing to call it an episode if you are.
If you're at a place,
I think so, because we have
it's up
to
to you.
go to all 3 of these. So
Yep.
I feel like we're kind
Let's
of
do
in a
it.
nice central spot. Plus,
Oh, that was fun.
we had a lot of good guests today. It was very nice.
Yes,
I think
we
that was
did.
the most guests we've had on
Yes, we
ever.
did.
Thank you for letting me stop by and chat. It was very diverting.
Oh, heck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Anytime you want to hop into these shows.
I might just take you up on that.
Especially this show. Just hop in. Whenever.
Heck yeah. Always welcome the guests. So.
Always. Always, always.
Well,
Oh.
to close, we've got our Into the Nightmare.
Nope.
Wow.
He gets it wrong every time.
Every time,
folks.
Night Bane.
tomorrow, 4 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, and then Sunday is going to be Tales of Andrea at 3 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. Check out our schedule below on Twitch or on our social medias. Join our Discord, tip us, all of that good shit. I've been doing this too long. Yeah.
So
It sounded professional.
that was the best the read I've heard all day, and I did one. So
And I did one. Bye, folks.
bye. Oh, hold on.